Welcome back to Tech by Pipe. Today we are unboxing and taking a look at the Razer Blade 17-inch gaming laptop. This comes with the i9-11900H processor, boosts up to 4.9 gigahertz, has the 17.3 4K touch 120 hertz panel, which we're really excited about. RTX3080 with 16 gigabytes of DDR6 VRAM, and I think it boosts up to 105 watts. I'm not sure if that is true or not. It's what my Razer Blade 15-inch boosts up to as far as the graphics card. I haven't found documentation on it yet, and so I can't confirm or deny it, but that's my guess. And if I find out that it's different by the end of this video, I'll go ahead and let you know. If not, and this video gets posted, then I'll rely on you to let us know in the comments below. So we'll see what happens. Has a 1 terabyte PCIe NVMe solid state drive, and then that's upgradable up to 4 terabytes, and then it has 32 gigabytes of 3200 hertz memory. And so we're really excited about getting this laptop in. We're going to unbox it, we're going to take a look at the chassis, the internals, and then I'll have some initial thoughts at the end. Let's get into it. Alright, let's get into this box here. So we have the power adapter and cable. The laptop off to the side for a moment. We're going to look. $230-watt power adapter. Has the braided cable. For the main event, go green with Razer. Good advice. Alright, we'll set that off to the side. Let's see what kind of propaganda we got. Thank you for choosing Razer. Thank you, Razer. Congratulations. I feel congratulated. Got our little spec sheet here. Let's take a look at that real quick. Gives us an array of ports and talks about the keyboard. Looks like it's a per key RGB. We'll take a look at that later. All right. And of course, the stickers. Awesome. And what's typical of a Razer blade, you get the microfiber cloth. From what I understand, the most current Razer blades for mid-year 2021 has the T6 CNC aluminum chassis with fingerprint resistant coating and the black anodized. Alright. Now for the laptop. That is nice. Let's see if we can create some fingerprints. I don't know, I don't see any. That's pretty impressive. Let's open it up. There's a little bit of a ledge here where you can get your finger underneath and bring up the lid. Ooh. That is really nice. Alright, let's check out the flex. Very little flex on the top of the lid here. Just as you get in the middle towards the green logo, there is a little bit, but it's not bad. It's fairly typical, and it is 17 inch, so lots of real estate there. Let's open this up again. Look at that screen. Boy, that is gorgeous. So we're going to go ahead and check out the palm rest here. No flex whatsoever. Below the lid, along the keyboard deck, very little flex. Very, very rigid. Good clicking action, very smooth. Pretty good sized mouse trackpad there. Stops clicking right about here, very top, but good action. Keyboard. They really haven't improved the keyboard too much. I mean, it's okay. It feels a little shallow, but no different from my 15 inch, so nothing's changed there. Alright, let's check out the I/O next. Alright, we're going to take a look at the I/O, and we're going to start with the left-hand side here. So we have the power port, which is underneath the sticker here, and then you have the Ethernet port. You have two USB 3.2 Type A ports. You have a USB-C Thunderbolt port, and then you have the microphone headphone jack combo. On the right-hand side here, you have a full SD slot, you have another USB-C Thunderbolt, and then you have another USB-A 3.2 Type A port, and then you have the HDMI port, and then you have the Kensington lock. Flip it over here. Okay, looks like we have 4 fans and the venting for it. Some venting on the top. Alright, looks good. And still no fingerprints. So we're going to weigh the laptop here by itself, and it comes out to 6 pounds 7.7 ounces, and if we add the 230 watt power brick with cables, comes out to 8 pounds 2.3 ounces. We're going to take this away, and I'm going to bring in my 15 inch 2021 version. And that is the size comparison to the 15 inch. Okay, we're going to take a look at the internals here, but first I want to talk a little bit about the bottom panel here, which is held in by 12 T5 screws. And I just want to, as a heads up, the metal that's used for these screws is a little bit softer, and so they're very easy to strip when trying to unscrew them or put them back in. So just be aware of that. There's been a couple times where I've stripped a screw on a Razer Blade laptop and I've had to use alternate ways of getting it out. So let's lift this up. And by the way, once I got the 12 screws out, the bottom panel here was very easy to get off, no clips whatsoever, holding it in place to where I couldn't get it released really easily. You got the 3 grills here for air intake, and then it supports the 4 fans here. Alright, let's place that over to the side. So the first thing you see here is the battery, which is a 70.5 watt battery. You got the 2 smaller fans here and the 2 big fans with the vapor chamber, keeping the GPU and the CPU cool for when you're playing those AAA games. You have the 1 terabyte SSD slot filled with the drive that the laptop came with. And this is a PCIe Gen 4 NVMe, upgradable up to 4 terabytes. And then you have another open M.2 slot that supports 2-sided NVMe drive, upgradable also to 4 terabytes. And then you've got your Wi-Fi 6 card here. I think it's a 6E. Yep. And then you have your memory, and I know this is very important to people, so I want to make sure that we pop this out. And this came with a 32 gig. It's upgradable up to 64 gigs, and I'm just going to take this out and bring it up to the camera so you can take a closer look. And flip it over. Dual channel. Let's go ahead and place it back where it needs to go. Perfect. And I also don't want to forget the speakers, which is, I don't see them downward facing, so they must be upward facing. And we'll test those during the benchmarking video, which I'll post here very, very soon. Okay, I think we're done here. The Razer Blade 17-inch gaming laptop. There's a lot to unpack here. Let's start with the chassis. So this chassis is rock solid. I mean, it is built to last. The very little flex on the top of the lid. The hinges are very, very sturdy. The keyboard deck, in my opinion, is really, really nice. And the mouse pad is good size, smooth, good clicking action. Wasn't too fond of the keyboard. I felt like it was a little bit shallow, but it's no different from my 15-inch Razer Blade, so I was expecting that. Very little flex beneath the screen, and then I'm looking forward to checking out the screen. 4K 120 Hertz, it's a touch screen, and then apparently there's a 1080p camera, which I'm really looking forward to checking out. The chassis, still no fingerprints. That fingerprint resistant coating is doing its job, so whatever they're doing, excellent. I'm really, really thrilled about that. The internals, now lots of opportunity for upgrading. The extra SSD slot for more storage. You have 2 DIMMs, 2 slots for memory. This one came with 32 gigs. It's upgradable to 64 gigs, and then you got those swappable Wi-Fi 6E card. The vapor chamber and 4 fans, I think is going to keep this laptop very cool while playing AAA games, but we'll test that out and we'll post that in the next video. So I'm really excited to get some benchmarking and bring that video to you as soon as possible. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more tech videos from Tech by Pike, hit the subscribe button. We appreciate it. Helps the channel, and it gives us an opportunity to bring more videos like this to you. Not only that, it really does help us as we go along to get better at doing these kind of reviews, so we appreciate that. One comment: I could not find any documentation around the graphics card, the RTX3080. I still think it maxes out at 105 watts, but if somebody out there can find the documentation and confirm that, that would be great. I'll keep looking as well, and maybe we can connect up on the next video and give the right number if it's not 105 watts. Anyway, we appreciate it. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.